Hey everybody, it's been a while, quite a while. Welcome to the Black Poster Project, and I'm going to jump right into it. There's lots going on and a lot of changes. I'm over here at the A's. Since Asbury, which was a couple of weeks ago, we've added 36 new beloveds. 36 more kids have joined the project. We are over 650 and bursting at the seams. I'm going to run through some names because we have a lot, and let me just get to it and I'll chime in somewhere. Christopher, Darian, Christopher, William, Christian, Stacy, Chelsea, Marcos, Paul, Taylor, Joseph, Jillian, Adam, I hope I'm not shattering, Jessica, Dylan, Brianna, 16-year-old Brianna, Blair, Daniel, Connor, Mitch, Kevin, Caitlin, Christopher, Skylar, Emilio, Andrew, Levi, Benjamin, Adam, Travis, Josh, Jesse, William, Tyler, Eddie, Brittany, Alan, Justin, Zach, Melissa. Just do a little pan around here. We are, for anyone who might be in the neighborhood, we are in Raritan Valley Community College. Go ahead, you're good to float through. Thank you. No worries. So here's the bulk right here in the middle, and then I'll get around to the periphery at some point. Paul, Michael Clementi, it's his birthday today. Margaret, Nikki, Brendan, Julianne, first time out for Julianne Mary, Colorado. Her mom's here, her family's here. James, Donald, Robert, Mitch, Tyler, Raymond, Jillian, Michaela, Macaulay, Kevin. Kevin's new. He passed right before Patrick. Look at this face. Our son Kevin was born July 3rd, 1992. Passed at the age of 26. Fentanyl. Corey Lee. Christopher. Colin. Corey. Mackenzie. Taylor. Ricky. Jenny. Daniel. Walter, Caleb, Tyler, Matt, Easter. Oops. What did I do there? I don't know what I did. Sorry about that. Lucas, Kevin Michael, Sean, Brianna, Nicholas, John Donahue. John we know well. John passed. He's part of the family. Crystal, Nicole, Paul. We went all out today. Here's my Patrick, our Patrick. These are the kindness rocks made by Katie. We pass them out for people to take. Let's see. Balance, I'm allowed. Grateful, tune in, grow. And that's what we got. Anyway, here we are. Patrick. Sophia, love this picture. Nick, Braden, Aaron, Stefan, Michael, Joey, Brent, Richard, Alexander, and we're back here at the founder Dee's son Scott. And this is a double. This is the spoken word written by Deborah, Scott's sister and Dee's daughter. And it's just a poignant piece of something relating to this dreaded disease. James, Anthony, Alyssa, Scott, Derek, Evan, Philip, Clayton, Timothy, Christopher, Sean, Anthony, Lori, Holly, Robert, Bobby Hobbs, Jonathan, nice suit. Jonathan Paul. Jonathan, you are new. I have not seen you. John's new too. Wow, 23. Brandon, Taralyn, Matt Herring, Andrew, Fatima, John, Brianna, Tyler, Ashton, Jacqueline, Rudy, and here we go, Mackenzie, Alden, York, Christina, Alyssa. Alyssa's brand new, 24. Iggy, Ione, Tyler, Zach, Demetrius, Richard, Alexa, Michael, Dylan, Brittany, Kaylee Marie, Jason, Christopher, Shane, Ashley. I hope you folks can hear me. Amber, Ryan, Cynthia, Scott, Eric, Sierra, Megan, Evan, Tony, Laura, Trevor, whoops, what did I hit? Devin, David, Ricky, Salvatore, Lindsay, Kevin, you're new. Zane, Greg, Alec. And now I'm gonna swing around. This is around the whole perimeter here. This is friends and family around the edge, but every poster that I read and just went through has a backside. So now I have to do the backside and then jump over here to M and the rest of it, and I can't knock this out quick. So please be patient. We here are just plugging along, trying to get through. Okay? So, Ryan, James, Skylar, Nathan, Mitchell, Malachi, Vanessa, Rachel, Matt, CJ, Bristol, Taylor, Rendon, Molly, Joelle. And this is Molly is brand new today and her family's coming. This is beautiful. And that's Molly's daisies and some of her artwork. Joelle, Lisa Marie, Ellen, Robert, Kevin, and Jordan. Kaya, Jeremy, Sarah, Zach, Patrick, and his pug, Timothy, Chase, Michael, Scott, Brianna, Garrett. Today is my anniversary, 8/26/18. It sucks. Joey, Anthony, and Michael, James, Stephen, Chad is new. Beth, Dylan, Keely, David, Kyle, Lee, Dana, Eric, Tom, Christian, Josh, Zach, Alex, Courtney, Weston, I don't recognize you, Weston, you're new. My baby was only 15 years old. Stolen, Michael, Jarrett, Steph, Anthony, John, Ava Michelle, beautiful picture, Michael, Doug, none of this is fair, Tommy, Elena, Christina, Brian, Kebra, Anthony, Carrie Ann, Jesus, Michael, Patrick, Melissa, Justin, Dustin, Josiah, Micah, Nick, Daniel, Cole, Nikki, Josh. I'm not even halfway through yet. So, Jared, Dalton, Sean, this is for all the families that are out Midwest that can't be here to get the energy and feel the power of this silent memorial. So bear with me. Kellyanne Fundus. Kellyanne is family friend. Jaron, Bryson, Jacqueline, Daniel, Brittany, Jared, Anthony, Kevin, Benjamin, Joey, Betty's only son, only child, Shane, Craig, Josh, Joey, Vinny, Justin, Scott, Cody, Eric, Michael, Janie, Kevin, Anthony, Chris, Jacob, Matt, Nicholas, Rachel, Jesse, Joey, Jennifer, James, Ryan, Joey, Shannon, Lainey. Yeah, something has to be done, wouldn't you say? Heather, Quentin, Ashley, line them up. We'd fit around the world. Kevin, Brian, Derek, Michael, Michael's mom, Joseph, David, Adam, Eric, Hannah. Today is Eric's birthday today. What a way to have memory of it. Terrible. Greg, Caitlin, Stephen, Kyla, Richard. Hi, buddy. That's one of our helpers. Michael, Robert, Chris Canavan. Dad is a big helper. Nathan, part of Alumni in Recovery, which is our sister group. Chance, Dominique, Nicole, Raymond, Michelle, Ethan, Natasha, Damien, Luke, Jenna, Charles, Steve, Brian, Chad, Cody, Corey, Gordon, Angelica, Elliott. Thich Nhat Hanh. Great words. Take a snapshot if you want. Coming around. Sebastian, Lakin, Matt, Jesse, Christopher, Travis, Kyle, Zach, Sarah, Nick, Ariel, Joe, Anthony, Carlos, I had it right. Heaven, Ian, Melissa, Jerry, Adam, Greg, Frankie, Nick, Shaylin, David, Zachariah, Nick, Dylan, Patrick, Joseph, Casey, Sammy, Joey, Ryan, Anthony, Nils, Kayante, Nicholas, Eddie, Travis, Sean, Taj, Jacob, Wesley, Vincent, Chad, Angelina, Eric, Justin, Marcus, Hank, Abigail, Jesse, John, Nick, Brandon, Nicolette, Matthew, Francis, Joseph. Please share this with somebody who could really help us make a difference. Timothy, Ryan, Andrew, Catherine, Josh, Charles, Lisha, Brianna, Jason, Michael, Danielle, Catherine, Jonathan, Stephen, Tyler, Lisa Marie, Bradley, Jessica. Today is Jessica's birthday. Rest in peace. 22/9/31. Joseph, 31 today. 32, I think, because she passed in 22. Stephen, Adam, Jordan, Jess, Jacob, Gerald, Mitch, Rebecca, Jay, Kyle, Matthew, Lindsay, James, Brian, Amber, Angel, Daniel, Joseph, Frank, Stephanie, Santino, Joseph, Kirsten, Kyle, Allison, Donnie, Harris, Josh, Chase, Christopher, Brian Allen. I haven't seen you, Brian. Jacob, New, Edward, Nick, Matt, Sean, Glenn, Ashley, Kyle, Justin. And then I'm going to swing around because we have the backs of all these kids. Stephen, Jack, Jennifer, Stephen, Jake, Julian, Cassandra, David, Darth, Mike, Chloe, Caitlin, Brett, Stuart, Brandon, Joseph, Jacob. I have a crack on my lens too, which that's what that flare is. Tyler, Sebastian, Carly. I'm going to back up because we're right at the Z's here. Tyler, New, Ryan, Austin, Josh. Last but not least, our Tabitha with a beautiful smile. And then I'm just going to jump in here. Trey, beautiful face. And there's like 7 Smiths in here. Trey is the last one of them. Well, I think I caught them on the other side. Yeah, I don't know. Caleb, Raymond, Tyler, Jennifer. It's almost like a little light. Tyler, Michael. That's really annoying, this flare. Eric, Todd, Cody. It's driving me nuts. Cody, Michael, you're good, thank you. Zach, Brandon, Tyler, Dakota, Samantha, Clay, Felicia, John, Stacy, Jacinta, Dustin, Reed, Brian, Brittany, Jason, Alyssa, Raymond, Nelissa, Salvatore, Kyle, Patrick, Alexandra. Alexandra, I feel, is new. Joey. Awesome. Joey, look at that smile. He passed right after Patrick as well. This thing is really terrible. I'm going to have to get a new phone. Matthew, Luis, Matthew, Tasha. I'm going to jump around these folks. Yasmin, Jennifer, Frankie.
See you later.
Let me see if I can get that flare out. There I go. I'm cutting it myself. Josh, Raymond, Jason. Oops. James, I'm sorry. James, I'm concentrating on this flare. Leno, Alex, John, Tristan. This shit. Robert, Justin, Dennis, Trevor, Chris, Sean, Danielle, Nolan, Ray, Rivas, Brittany, Ryan, Devin, okay, Nicolette, Patrick, Jason, Denilson, Matt, Jacob, Chris, Samuel, Annette, Nunzio, Michael, Shalonda, Michael, Jake, Matt, Richard. Here's the flare. Let me cut that. Brian, Riley, James, Kevin. Okay, so that is, let me swing around to get out of that flare. So now I'm into the friends and family and the little stories. You guys have all seen this, and probably the last time you saw this was long ago because the artwork has increased over tenfold. So I'm just going to pan through this. And these are all the kids in Halloween. Happy Halloween, Jamie in heaven, and your angel friends. So this is everybody in the project as time went on. And the mom is an artist, so as therapy, it's one woman's journey through grief. Debbie Evans, Jamie's mom. So you see Jamie. And so she started out with one. You see? You get a handle on it, and that's kind of how she started and did it. And there's the cat. And then it grew. So imagine the time. And it started here with the kids, and then what she would do is she would add panels on either side. And I've said this before, but Patrick's in there right at the top. This was an additional panel. So after Patrick came in 2019. All right, I'm jumping to friends and family now, and there's still a lot more. Brothers Casey Curtis, brothers Jared and Gary Handsome. Adam and Oscar, father and son. Brothers-in-law, Connor and Jeff. Keith and Casey. Greg and Zach, brother and sister. Brandon, James, Mariah. How many times do I have to say it? I don't have to say it. It's obvious. Brother and sister. How do you survive that? They do. Somehow. But it's not easy. Lenny and Billy. Married, Richard and Danielle. Mother and son, Evelyn and Rocco. Brothers, Brock and Barrett. Friends forever, Calvin, Misty, and Pam. Uncle by marriage, Charlie and Tanya. Brothers, Michael and Edward. The Sperlings, brother and sister, Sean and Jess. Kenny and Kevin, brothers. For my nephew, I've told you this story before. The aunt wanted her nephew in, and the family flipped. And they were not happy. So the cardinal came in its place, which is pretty fitting, I think. Michael and Matt, brothers. Uncle and niece, Pete and Amy. Family, friends, Angelique and Michael. Sisters, Renee, Randy. And we have, just for anybody who is new, who might be listening, we have a bunch of musical scores, and these have all been selected with a purpose. You know, how it was written and by whom. And it's a surround sound. We have 12 speakers that we travel with, all remote. It's pretty complex. I mean, it's not complex, but it's elaborate and painstaking. A lot of time goes into it, that you can tell. Anyway, Elizabeth and Joseph. Mom and son, cousins, Kristen and Pete. Brothers, Mike and Stephen. Brother and sister, Brandon and Amanda. Hi, Josephine. Cousins, brothers, Dylan, David, Richard. Brother and sister, Chris and Megan. Uncle and nephew, Dana and Ryan. Cameron and Donald, cousins. Sisters, the Harkar sisters, Nicole and Hannah. Brother and sister, John and Deborah. Father and son, Chris and Carter. Step siblings, Ricky and Phoenix. Phoenix, I haven't seen you before. Or Ricky. I'm going to have to go back and read. Brothers, Sean and Corey. Justin and Todd, band family. My dad, Manuel. My sister and niece, Vanessa. My son, Josiah. Not just friends, brothers, Antonio and Raishawn. Liam. Yep, here we are. Here we are. So I'm going to cruise outside because there's more. We're not done yet. And here's an intense one. I've shared this before. So this is before and after. Oh, let me get that flare. Okay. So you get the idea. Before and after. Look at this beautiful face. This is Garrett. 7/16/02. Died in 23. This is it. Fentanyl. I don't need to really tell you anymore, but the picture is worth a million words. And the mom came 2 weeks ago to Asbury and really was reluctant about this because it's intense. It takes a lot to be able to put this forward and put it out there and show this. And when she came, she knew that she had done the right thing because it gave Garrett purpose. And it was a very moving experience for everybody that went there. And it was really, really well attended. So I'm going to cruise now quickly. The volunteers. We are in the armed services right now. So John Patrick, Donnie, Josh, Jonathan, Tim, Charles, John, Josh, Michael, Nicholas, Justin, William, Devin. So I can tell you this does not take 5 minutes to set up. Just like look at the perfection, the spacing, the nuances, the everything that is done for this. It's not podunk anything. So I can go back and read this separately if you want. Come online to blackposterproject.com. Please come out and see us 8/31 Overdose Awareness Day at the Cathedral in Newark. Sacred Heart Cathedral. We will be there, I think 4 to 8, but we'll be there all day. And we'll have a little blessing and some stuff. It's a cathedral that can house this whole huge family. Here's the suicide mirrors. I've said this before. You are amazing. You are brave. You are kind. You are enough. You are loved. You are important. You matter. Your story isn't over yet. Every mirror is dedicated to someone. And here's the folks. Tyler, I remember this story myself. Anybody in the Northeast would remember his story. Adam, TJ, Richard, Stephen, Patrick, and Jonathan. And Jonathan is also with the service guys. Here's the You Are Amazing campaign. Kennedy Marie Clifford and her mom did this, and the friends. So this is You Are Amazing. You look in the mirror and you reflect, and the t-shirt says you are amazing, loved, kind, important, brave, and you matter. And that's the story. Here we are. Oh, just in time. Just a reminder. Here is something else I want to share while the bagpipes are in the other room. This is Jody's project, founder of the Overdose Awareness Memorial in Walden, New York. This is a really nice project. I'm gonna just pan over on this for you guys. Take a snap if you want. Okay. And then, last but not least, this is our videographer who was in recovery, and his give back was to film and do a little bit of documentary. And these are all the kids that are in his project. Loss, loss, loss. You can see Patrick's in there. Loss, Whittle, all Hannah Marie. I mentioned all these names. There's Scott, Jacqueline. And then all of these folks are alive. And these are all recovery folks. And Clint took the time and started the alarm group. And sadly, he lost his life like a year and a half ago. It's awful. Kids, and that's it. It does not discriminate. So, thanks for hanging in, folks. I'll be in touch with a shorter video at some point. Thank you for taking the time. Peace, recovery, and survival. All right? Thanks. Come and see us August 31st. All righty. Thanks. Bye.